So hi everyone, this is Kathy from Craft Escape, and in my last video I brought you my unbagging video from the latest and greatest from CHA at the Grapevine Scrapbook Expo. So I also went to another CHA workshop called Cool Tools, and once again they gave us a great big bag of goodies, so I can't wait to dig in and share with you everything that we got from the Scrapbook Expo at the Cool Tools workshop. So as we were walking in addition to the beautiful bag of goodies, they also gave us this beautiful craft mat. This one is called the Splat Mat, and I'll read on here for you. It says that it withstands degrees up to 500 degrees Fahrenheit and nothing sticks to it. So let's go ahead and get this open so I can show you what the Splat Mat looks like. And this one is going to be so helpful. What it does, it's a craft mat that protects your work surface. So it will lay flat on your work surface, and it protects it from inks, stamps. If you're stamping around the edge of a paper, it will just protect your work surface and then wipe clean again. Withstanding heat up to 500 degrees means you can use your heat gun, you can do embossing, use a glue gun on it, and know that your work surface underneath is protected. So this is the Splat Mat craft mat. In another workshop that we did, I also received the Ranger craft mat, so you can see the two different kinds of mats that you can use. They're pretty different, but they do the same thing. They perform the same, protecting your work surface. Nothing sticks to them. The Ranger craft mat is slightly thinner than the Splat Mat, so I actually prefer the Splat Mat for it being a little bit thicker. I just like that extra padding up for my work surface. Some people prefer the Ranger just because it's flexible. You can use it for a lot of things, and has this great craft paper look to it, so it's easy on your eyes, isn't as glaring. And then another difference is the Splat Mat has this pretty scalloped edge along it. So I have my choice of the two different types of craft mats for protecting my work surface. So very excited to have a new Splat Mat. And let's go ahead and dig into our beautiful bag of goodies from Cool Tools at the Scrapbook Expo. And first we have, these go together it looks like. And these are the Tim Holtz Adirondack Alcohol Ink Applicator. I'm very familiar with this. I actually used this in several of my workshops as well. And stay tuned to the end of the video. I'm going to be doing a little demonstration with the alcohol ink applicator, and I can't wait to show you this. These are some things I did in my Clear Scraps Acrylic workshop. So using some alcohol inks and the applicator to create these beautiful clear acrylic tags in those gorgeous mottled colors. So at the end of the video I'm going to be showing you that with some alcohol inks. And so we've got the applicator. It does have a Velcro on it, so you have all these different little ink pads that you can put on, so you just put them on one at a time. And they also provided us with additional felts to go with it. So we've got lots of replacement felts to go with our alcohol ink applicator. So very excited, love working with that. In addition, they did give us some Tim Holtz Adirondack alcohol inks. And it looks like the colors we have are, this one is Hazelnut. The middle one is called Pool. That's a pretty pool blue. And then Mountain Rose. So there's some pretty alcohol inks. And so I'll be using these to create a very similar little tag, combining two colors and the applicator at the end of the video. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Stay tuned for that one. So what else have we got in our bag? This is going to be so much fun. We have a mini mister from Ranger Ink. So this is the mini mister, and again you can use your craft mat to protect your work surface if you want to mist around the edge of a paper maybe. Do a little bit of work that's kind of gets a little bit messy. This is easy to clean up, keeps the mess to a minimum, so that's always nice. And the Ranger Ink Mini Mister for creating special designs on your papers. Gonna have a lot of fun with that one. Photo glue stick that's acid free. Can't have enough glues. Got lots of pretty layouts. Want to put your photos down. Using an acid free glue stick is the way to go. So lots of glues. That's fun. Glue dots. I think I went crazy over the glue dots in the last bag, and here I have more. So if you don't like the mess of the glue, glue dots are perfect because this is more of a tape runner style. No mess, no fuss. I did some cards with some glue dots. They held my embellishments beautifully. So glue dots are a lot of fun. I'm going to run through these pretty quickly, I'm pretty sure. So happy to have extra glue dots. And let's see. Oh, there's more. We have a stencil also from Ranger. And love working with stencils, and you can work the ink applicator works great for stencils because you don't want the ink going up under the stencil as you're stenciling. You want to dab, so using this applicator with the stencil, got some great projects that I can work all together with here, so this is wonderful. Looks like we have some pretty leaves, some floral leaves there, and then a pretty geometric design on the stencil. So that one's going to be a lot of fun to work with. I can never have too many stencils. Love working with stencils. They're so much fun. And this one is pretty small, simple, has a great corner embellishment. So I am excited to have that one too. And it looks like last but not least, I already knew about this. They announced it at the workshop. And this one, I am so excited, an envelope punch board. And all the pretty papers I got at the latest and greatest from CHA. If I want to make cards with those, now I can make matching envelopes with this envelope punch board. So this is just great. Wonderful tool for scoring. It comes with a bone folder. I've been wanting one of these for so long, and then I got one from Cool Tools. Thank you, Scrapbook Expo. So the envelope punch board, it punches the corners, has the bone folder, scoring. If you can see on the back, it has all the measurements that you need for making the different size envelopes. No cutting, no fuss. Cannot wait to start using my envelope punch board. And stay tuned because we're about to start making some pretty little tags from clear scraps with our alcohol inks and our applicator. Can't wait to get started. Alright, so here we go. We have our clear acrylic, and what we're going to do is just turn it into a tag very similar to these two. My colors are slightly different, but I've got my Tim Holtz alcohol ink applicator, and it already has a felt pad, a brand new one attached to it. And you can see this is just attached with Velcro, so as one wears out, you can just grab the replacement pack and add a new felt pad. So this is what it looks like with just the one felt pad attached to it. And so we have our pretty alcohol inks. And I was thinking I would like to do some of the Mountain Rose and maybe combine it with the pretty Pool. So let's see how these two inks look together. So what we're going to do is just take our brand new Mountain Rose and dab a little bit onto our applicator. So just dab that on the applicator. And then do the same thing, add some of the Pool alcohol ink right on top, right in the middle. So we'll add a little bit more of that and just put a little drop, kind of a few little dots. And let's see how this looks on the acrylic. So, and I'm just dabbing up and down. I'm using my brand new craft mat, so if I dab off the edge, then that's okay because my work surface is clean. And I see I'm getting some real pretty rose effects in there, but not enough of the pool color. So we're just going to keep going, and you can keep adding more ink, adding more color, and just keep dabbing. Let that dry and see how that looks on the clear acrylic. That's how easy it is to use this alcohol ink applicator. And if you don't like it, just either add more, take it off and start over, whatever you want to do. So just kind of adding some new different colors on here and seeing how the pool looks on top of the rose. So there we go. There's the applicator. These are the two inks that I used. That's drying nicely. I think I like that effect. That one I'm happy with, so I'm just going to let that dry. And you can almost see it drying. It's drying fairly quickly, so it's about ready to go. So there you have it. That is the alcohol inks using the Tim Holtz applicator.